Yeah, it was the link ain't come up. So
it should go like this. You click on my name. It's right
oh
there.
no, it wasn't doing it. I was just clicking on it. That's why I told you that because yesterday you showed me that.
Oh, that's the one. Then you can copy it and go sit down over there.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're about to go live this morning. You'll come and join us. Click on the link below and meet us over in YouTube land. Good morning. I'm flying high. Good morning. How y'all doing? Listen, click on the link below. Come over to YouTube land. We're Wednesday morning happiness this morning. You're not going to miss it. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. You want me? It will be given to me. Give it to me. It will be given to me. Give it to me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Good morning, y'all. But I know I see y'all over on Facebook. Copy and paste the YouTube link to your page and share it. You let your feet build. Some people don't know it, and they're looking for it. We are over the J. Michael Clark page. Click on the link above. If you need the blueprint, just watch me. I'm at the black side game right now. I wake up in the vortex to my mental house. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. 2 minutes to showtime. That's not show. I just hop up on my bubbles. We are here live at Clark Studios, waiting for us to begin. There's a bubble. Click on the link below or above. It should be above. To go over to J. Michael Clark page. See y'all on the other side. What's bubbling, y'all? I can taste it every morning when I'm ready. I'm jumping job to be in my bosom. I got my blue dye. Oh yeah. Happy, I'm so hey, are you ready? Amazing, out there. Y'all see me? I got a feel steady. I feel alive. Expecting. I'm flying high. No longer worry. My life's a breeze. I stop resisting and let it come to me. I wake up in the vortex to link into my source. I love this voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I'll just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm in the vortex and every girl around me on the green bubble. No trouble on another level. Every car I've always driven, black and brilliant. Oh, so good to be able to today. I had so much fun yesterday in the garden. That was just a whole different experience. But it was, I was in I created a space for it in my boom room. I'm going to love being out there. I think sometimes, definitely if you haven't had a great imagination, if you haven't done a lot of different things, it's hard to also put stuff up in your boom room. So I never planted a garden, and yesterday I had fun in the garden. It was really big. I like my kids. I like my family in my boom room as long as they're laughing. Woo! Never want it, never need it, will be given to me. I stop praying, I miss myself. I stop praying, I miss myself. But the man's in the bubble. I stop praying. Yeah, who's got this thing? Oh, Lola, Bobby does it. Michael, good morning, good morning. Hey, Tolliver. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Cynthia. I can feel it. I can taste it. Every morning when I wake, I'm jumping in my vortex, y'all. To be in my boom. I got my blue dot, y'all. Yeah. Yes. Just let the beat build a little bit before I get into my recap. Loving these recaps. I don't know if y'all are doing these recaps. The recap is wrong. I just say from all the characters that Libra has created live, all his impersonations, all the different voices that talk to him, the source, all his voices of the source. It should be a cartoon. Definitely the sperm one. Well, I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, this is so a commercial. This is so a cartoon. It could be sold to all the sex education. It could be sold to all the schools and taught in sex education class. But as an adult, I would go watch it, go to the movies for that. Hey y'all, hey babe, hey Raven, will be given to me, it will be given to me, it will be given to me. La 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 la.
Free. I'm in the vortex and every color around real nigga bubble. Trouble on another level. Everything I ever was given. Every car I ever was driven. Black and brilliant, educated, kind, destined for
Educated
if you need to
and
go
cocky.
I like the black
The
side.
time. Oh, good. I love this voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Bubbling, bubbling. You can't stop my dough. You can't stop my dough. No. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Everything that I ever wanted, that I ever needed, will be given to me. I stopped praying myself. You better stop praying yourself. But the man's in the world. I stopped praying myself. You better stop praying yourself. But the man's in the world. Davion, you need to watch. You need to watch it in the pool. Just come around. You need to pool. Oh, you need to watch. Oh, you got to talk. I can taste it every morning when I wake. I'm jumping in my vortex, y'all. To me, in my boom boom boom. I got my vortex. I should have really put that there because I just love to you. That's why. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I just had a great day yesterday. I told you I was going to be great. I expected it to be great. And it was great. It was better than I could have ever imagined. I would not have ever thought about me being out in the yard with the kids because we didn't even used to sit outside. But I've been saying I want to be outside because I want vitamin D. I'm outside because that's I'm taking vitamins for my hair. So I want to be outside every chance I get. But to be outside in the yard, watch the kids work so diligently. We laughed, cracking jokes. It was just, I felt really good being outside with them. Like it gave me a space with them that I had not had before. And my oldest son, well, he graduates this month. And so he doesn't even have that much longer to even be in the house with us doing the garden on a daily. So I just found that was a good space for us to exist together. I wasn't fussing about chores, trying to ask somebody why they ain't eating what they should be eating and all type of stuff. Like, just the things that parents tend to fuss about. Their kids say, every time you talk to me, that's what you talk about. I didn't have to feel like that. We was just in a great, great space, and it just felt so good. So that's why it's good to just like start trying new things, going new places, because you just never know what feeling it will create for you. And so now I have an extra feeling, an extra moment of happiness. And it's funny because I often ask myself, do we not have enough happiness in our lives, or do most people just only remember the bad times? Because when I go back and think about it, it's not like I've ever thought my life was so miserable. It's not like I was walking around so depressed or something that I didn't love my life. I didn't hate my life, so it was just I was in my head though, talking to myself all the time. I didn't like that, and either there was no room to put any happiness in, or we just don't appreciate happiness like we should. And so now I appreciate happiness, and I so don't want to um, have any bad moments that I don't stack on no resistance. I mean, I stop it. I stop the pink bubbles from forming. So you know what I'm saying? I'm in my head. I'm yeah button one, two. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me start to think my way out of it. Let me build my green bubbles. I know on the yesterday's recap, we was just saying like if you stack on, you should be trying to stack at least 9 bubbles on your 9 green bubbles. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, sometimes, I mean, it shouldn't have to be so, do this 9 times, do this 16 seconds, do this 17 seconds. But if that's the way you got to play the game, so when you trying to get yourself on your green bubble, get back aligned, oh man, you need to start saying it. Yes, it's going to be a great day because the sun is going to be shining. And because the sun is shining, I will be able to stay in the garden longer. Oh man, I love the way the dirt feels underneath my feet, just seeing it squish up against my toes. Yes, yes, yes. I love the way we laugh and play. I love using the hose and making me look stronger. Look how cut I'm getting. Like it's just so many things you can start to say. What else? What else? I love letting my children see me in the light that is more than just being a mother and a wife. I'm out there, I'm working with them. We're getting dirty together. I want what they want. I want to work hard with them just as much as I want them to work hard with me. Teamwork. You know, Javon, if anybody saw the video, Javon was out there saying something. Who? Who? Hey, who? And we were out there doing it together. Yeah, at first, you know, we're laughing and stuff, but it just felt good to be in the unity of that. And so we talk about all those things in this build, and I just had great fun. And so if I have to think, let me think 9 things. Now that wasn't 9 things, but if I have to think, let me think of 9 things to get me to that space. I'll do that. Sometimes you can't keep up with your 16, 17 seconds. So hey, well, you need to keep up with that because you want 17 seconds at least to talk you into a happy space. You want no more than 16 seconds to take you into Debbie land, so that you could kill the momentum. Once you done went 17 seconds in Debbie land, you're probably 18 and you done went too far. So the recap of originally, so the first foundations course is, it'll say 22 days, but it's really 21 days with an extra recap. So we just recapped that weekend and how it felt anticlimactic because, you know, especially up until that point, we were living global already, taking Lyfts, Ubers everywhere, eating in a different nationality restaurant, feeling like we're global. Like we was just already there, and we still there, but we was already there. So by the time we got to Roland Martin, you could not tell us that we were not celebrities already. Like we thought we supposed to be there. And so it didn't feel better than it did living it up prior to. But that's still a great thing because those are things that you need to do in order to focus on your now. And you have to live it in order not to think about it. Because you have to live it as if it's your future is your now. And we know because you could bend the board, it can very well be that. And let's see. We were programmed to think bad news is exclusive. Exactly. Breaking news, breaking news. So every time you have some bad news, you want to tell it, you want to dissect it, you want to think about it. Where did it start? Where is its origin? Whose fault is it? Because it can never be our fault. It's just like so much that we do. Exactly, exactly. And so because of how we see it, you know, we just focus on it so much. That was a great way to explain it. Um, Betty Wright was born for me. I talk about, and it was kind of like the same thing that Zane is saying. We are taught bad news to be that bad news is exclusive. I was having my cycle, and it's just like because of the pain and because of the story attached to it, it's always a negative space in my mind. And don't get me wrong, it hurts, but a lot of stuff hurts. Sex hurts with the right person. Exercising hurt if you put in a good workout. So there are things that hurt that we need and we'll still go after no matter what it feels like. And having a cycle hurts, but it's a part of being a woman. It's about being a giver of life. And we could look at that in such a happy way, accepting way, a deserving way, a cocky way, you know what I'm saying? Like, however, because how women want to look at it, but you know, after yesterday's lesson, can't really look at that like that, but still, we hold it for 9 months, even if we ain't dying. And so, how do we get to see the Roland Martin show again? That's a good question. I will have to look into that. I really don't know. I guess we could go back to their show and search it. I don't know. I'll call Tamisha and ask her about it. But oh, I'm hungry. I didn't get my scoop of peanut butter this morning. But what was I saying? Yeah. So at that moment, when I had to talk myself when I was trying to talk myself on the ride up, like, you don't have cramps, it's fine, you're gonna have a great weekend. First of all, women, if you're anything like me, don't you hate getting your cycle when you're going out of town? Don't you feel like it just mess it up because you got so many wicked things in store for the weekend? And the last thing you want to do is have your friend with you. So already I'm like, I'm a celebrity. I'm on my way to live out the show I already been living in my head, and I got cramps. And I'm trying to talk myself into, I'm happy, green bubble, green bubble, green bubble. And when I got to the room, I'm just in there, and I dropped to I'm holding my stomach, and then I just like, I know you ain't gonna let this fuck up your weekend. After all you've been doing, living in your head, waiting to get to this moment, and you gonna let a little bit of crampity cramps get in your way, I know you better snap out of it. And I just fell out laughing like, oh God, I hear somebody other than Jay. And it's good to hear Jay, but it ain't because I live with him. And sometimes he is connected to other thoughts, like motherfucker, shut up. And so I'll be needing somebody else to get me away. Like he might be in my head like, now Chris. And him in my head, even that's Martin. But Chris, now you know, you don't need to be doing this, and that. I'm like, nigga, I ain't with you. And you was talking to me. I didn't ask you. You get what I'm saying? So it was good to have created for Betty Wright to come. And even though, you know, he strategically sprinkled stuff in front of me, but you know, sometimes you need a little help in life. And it's okay about when you get the help. Because you know that there's someone out there rooting for you. So Betty be rooting for me. She don't want me to be in my head. She wants to push me. She wants to drive me. She wants to remind me. And every time I'm getting in my head, I go to Christina and I say, I know. And that I know. When she do that, when I do that, she hear me and stop in her tracks. She says, is that you, Betty? And I said, baby, I'm with you. And I tap her on the inside of the head. Come on out of there, baby. And we start humming together. Mm, 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 and she started grooving. Tonight is the night that I made you a grown woman. You said just be patient, and I said I won't let up on you. And we just sing and talk to each other. And we pink bubbling, and I love it, I ain't too proud to show it. I love it, I show it, I ain't too proud to show it. Then next thing you know, she ain't in her mind no more. She singing, she dancing, she laughing. That's right. And and that's what we do when we have a conversation. And I have to let her be more vocal and talk. I done confined her in her mind, and I don't turn around and use that out loud like I should. And if I don't do that, then I'm putting myself back in the box than I would. And so I don't want to. I want to talk with Betty. I want to rock with Betty as much as I can, even when it's not in the time of distress. Because if I rock with her as much as I can, she'll be right there with me when I need it. And I'll be able to hear her loud and clear, and more things I may not do, because when I'm ready to tell somebody, get fuck from around me, Betty will be like, I know you ain't about to interrupt my day. Because I got somewhere to be in my head. And it ain't in no Debbie Downer land. And I just, and maybe the person will think I'm crazy, and that's okay, because they could think I'm crazy. But it's my voice, and it's my way, and it's my thing that helps me stay aligned, and I love it. And I ain't too proud to show it. I love it, yeah, I ain't too proud to show it. So that was the recap of it. On our 21st day, we were on the Roland Martin show. It had been exactly 1 year from when Jay said, on our drive up, it had been exactly 1 year from when Jay said that we were going to be that he was going to be on TV in a year. And so while we was driving up on that day, we were actually going for a forum, and then Roland Martin heard that Black Brims was going to be in town. And have a good day.
You know what you're going to pass with?
Huh?
You still need to pass with?
Yeah.
Oh.
Come here, Rick.
0258.
1258. Okay. Where the phone at in there?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, and it was a year to that date, and excuse me. The source just really you really see. Excuse me. You need to stop remembering this stuff. It's so many ways that you can, the sources that you'll see that you're aligned, that you're in the vortex. There's signs and wonders everywhere, showing you, telling you, guiding you. Like I've been seeing lately, 2211. 2211 is the building in which I grew up in for 13, 14 years. And as I'm launching Total Woman, the idea has been there since I was a 12-year-old girl. There's a lot of my life that I tell people I don't remember. Now, I don't know if something happened. I don't know if I just been so fast-assing that I ain't paid attention to nothing but those type of things. And so if you ask me about it, I could tell you about every little boy I liked. I might can't tell you their name, Might gotta ask, that's another story. But anyway, I don't know, there's certain things, and maybe because I've just pulled out bad memories. And I'm so focused on those bad memories that I did not relive my good memories. And my good memories are the things that control the yellow smut. So let me see. Adversity is my comic relief, especially in the stagnation. I laugh at I laugh at my challenges. What's stagnation? Oh, especially in stagnation. Okay, I thought that was like a group or something. But yeah, I mean, I definitely want to laugh more. And I was just thinking about yesterday, and Jay's like, "Oh, I like it when you're like this." And there was a time I was silly. I don't think I've ever been real comical, but definitely more playful or whatever. So, I just want to go back to my childhood self where I say I don't care how anybody feels, but I wake up to be different, so I'm always dressed different. So I like standing out. So, but that's something that I'm in control in. So, and actually, even extended out, I still be thinking I look cool. So I don't think I look weird. So I don't know if you can really count that. But anyway, y'all get it. Go back and recap the classes. It's definitely needed. It's definitely even more appreciated by me, even though I'm the one filming, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I could look at it like, well, I was in there filming, no. But the energy in which you give, excuse me, you gives every morning consistently, just think it's something that should be appreciated. I mean, I'm a cheerleader for you, Rug. Like, I can't front. Like, I just can't. So be it. Somebody might not like it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna let the beat build some more. You Rug will be out here. We'll be dancing and partying until you Rug get here. Why? Cause ain't no party like a Clark House party. Cause a Clark House party don't stop. I said that wrong, but that's okay. Ain't no party like a Clark House party. Cause a Clark House party don't stop. Ain't no party like a Clark House party. Cause a Clark House party. Look, tongue tied. Clark House party don't stop. Hey, oh my Lord, I'm hopeful, Sonya, I see Sonya's joyful. Hey, Chantel, happy, I'm so. Hey, are you ready? Amazing, you're here. I feel ecstatic, still ecstatic, feel alive, expecting, I'm flying high, no longer worried, don't be worried, my life's a breeze, I stop resisting, and let it come to me, and it will all come to me. I wake up in the vortex to link into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world bring me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. That's what you have to say to yourself. It will be given to me. Yes. It will be given to me. That's what I tell myself. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. Talk around in the day. It will be given to me. Oh, I think it's yeah. I'm in the vortex and every girl around me on the green bubble. No trouble on another level. Everything I ever wanted is here. Every girl I ever wanted, driven, black and brilliant, educated, kind, destined for greatness, man, don't stop. If you need the blueprint to spot you, I bet the block's not a game right now. I wake up in the vortex to link into my soul. I love this voice because it keeps me alive. Yes, baby, talk to me. I know. You're gonna bring your mind down. Not after all this time, you struggle to find it. Yeah. It's out my nose. Listen to my baby. Yes, I know as long as you are. Ain't crazy, mama. I gotta do what I gotta do. Don't you gotta do what you gotta do for you? Do it for you. Forget the things around it. Forget the PlayStation. Forget the yearbook. Forget that. We gotta get back to your child mind. I stop praying, mama. Don't pray, mama, yourself. And pray, mama, and put that yellow smut around you. Don't let them do it to you. I stop praying, mama. I stop praying, mama. No more play murmuring. No more playlist. On your accountability. Never wanna be. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Yes, getting up. Yes, I can feel it. I can I can remember the day. Every morning when I get up. When I get love, how it feels to remember to be in my vocal room. Yes. To be in my vocal room. Yes. You got your blue dot, you can get look at my blue dot. Those blue dots got you feeling all warm and tingly inside. Cause you know you got people there that you're attached to. Love it.
Happy, I'm so hey, are you ready? Amazing, you're here. I feel sad.
Here you go, Chris. Turn it all over. So check this out. 2211, your childhood. Let me come in here and put some Iyanla Vanzant on. I call my alter other. I got a few females in my head talking to me. And Iyanla Vanzant is like an ugly bitch in my head screaming out shit to me. Like, tell her that's not me. And I don't think the bitch ugly because I just think the bitch ugly. No particular reason. He don't like her because she dark. No, I don't like them fucking horse teeth. That's not, he don't like it because it's short hair. No. Iyanla Vanzant looked like Nina Simone's great-great-grandmother's aunt.
That was funny.
She did.
That was funny. That was funny.
You got people that you just don't like, but I admire what she done. You know, motherfuckers be like, oh, I admire her. She on some shit. She did some of the dopest shit a black person can do. She giving mental health to black people. I just don't like her. Yeah, you just don't like a motherfucker. Motherfuckers act like it's wrong just to not like a motherfucker. And like, what you don't like about her? I don't know, man. The bitch ugly. I mean, like, I can't really think of it. And I don't like how she be talking. I just don't like this shit.
Feel like she smokes cigarettes and act like she don't. You know what? Because he probably.
I can't break it down. I can't put a finger on it. I don't like Justin Bieber. He can sing, he can dance, he can do it all. I don't like Justin Bieber. I don't know why. Ain't no particular reason. I ain't never liked Musiq Soulchild. And as much as I love music, I hate neo-soul music. To me, neo-soul music is kind of like spoken word put over a beat, but the guy ain't singing on beat. Shit like neo-soul is like, I just want to ride in the car with the wife that I knew loved me from beginning. Boom, We gonna have a picnic, be joking around, do a lot of joshing, a lot of kidding. Because the moonshine, like what the fuck is all this? It's like it's too much. It's too much for me. It's too much for me. I don't know why. I never really liked spoken word. My wife, I like her shit because she got a different style. But it's like everybody don't have to say, I'm coming to get the love because life is in the water. And you don't know this is my daughter. Or I saw the light of the world in the sky. I just don't like certain shit. I don't give a shit. I'm a poet. I'd rather those motherfuckers get up on stage and say, ladies and gentlemen, I have someone coming around that's passing out copies of my poem. I'm just stand right here and you read it. It's grammatically written correct so that you'll understand it. And I'd be like, man. And I finished reading first over here, but I was like, yo, that shit was dope, bro. I would rather read that shit. You stand up and I would just rather read your shit. Put your shit on a big screen and get a goddamn pointer and put over the words and let me understand it. Like the words bounce in karaoke. I saw the light of the sun and the rain and the moon and stuff. Let me look at that shit like that. I just don't like spoken word. I don't like Donald Van Zandt. It's a lot of shit I don't like. But the number one thing we don't like is the title of the lesson. Some shit that our mama said to us that we remember, but she said it to us the wrong way. And anytime our black ass ancestors say some shit to us the wrong way, it fucks us up. Now let me tell you some things our black ancestors has told us the wrong way. I've said this before. Uncle Tom. Mm-hmm. Uncle Tom was the good, strong, big, older man slave. Sambo was a little skinny ass motherfucking wimp bitch nigga. Mm-hmm. But what do we say? Look at that big black Sambo. Mm-hmm. Like people will call me a Sambo on them. Look at that big black Sambo. Well, you're saying that exactly wrong. You're saying that exactly wrong. Sambo was a little skinny motherfucker. Okay? Now, we call a motherfucker Uncle Tom thinking he kissing the white man's ass. But the book was called Uncle Tom's Cabin. It was by Harriet Beecher Stowe. It was by a white woman who saw this slave, Uncle Tom, standing up to his white master as the only thing that could combat her struggle against her master. Because he'll tell her, sit your ass down, Natty. Mom, I'm going out here and fuck some slaves, going out of town, gamble, get drunk, do whatever the fuck I want to. But when I want a child from you, you better fucking have it. And you better get pregnant quick. So when she saw Uncle Tom stand up, basically this slave master was trying to get Uncle Tom to beat another slave into submission. And Uncle Tom said, I don't do shit like that, man. He said, motherfucker, if you don't do it, we're going to beat your ass. Uncle Tom said, you can whoop my ass, you can kill me, motherfucker. You will never own my soul. You just purchased me. Uncle Tom was a beast nigga. Then the slave master said, Sambo, come over here and whoop this Uncle Tom ass. And Uncle Tom took the ass whooping like Glory, Denzel. Mm-hmm. Uncle Tom looked back and said, hey, little skinny motherfucker, you can't hit me no harder than that. So that's what happened with that. But what happened was black people always say shit wrong and misinterpret shit wrong. So if the black slave was with the slave master and his homeboy, and they was walking down the street and he saw him come up, and he said, hey man, how you doing? And they getting there getting to talking. And another slave walked up, they may say, hey, what you think about that buck right there, Joe? The master said, he's an Uncle Tom nigga. Meaning, watch him. Mm-hmm. He don't submit easily. Mm-hmm. He might be a runner. He one of the motherfuckers that stand up that everybody on the plantation looked to. Mm-hmm. And then the other slave master said, okay, I got my eye on him. I just got him. He got a little Uncle Tom in him. But the slave that was there, all he saw was two white men call a black slave over there something. Watch him. He an Uncle Tom nigga. So what do he do? Run home. Hey, whenever you hear master say Uncle Tom nigga, he ain't shit. Watch out for him. Not understanding from the master's perception, Uncle Tom nigga was a good nigga. Meaning one that would, he misconstrued it. No different than the way we misconstrue the Bible. Bible said don't pray in church. Hypocrites pray in church. They do it to be seen, for vain speaking and vain babbling. They do it to be seen. The Bible said they have a reward of men. Jesus said go in your prayer closet and pray in secret. He clearly says this. But what do? We do it exactly the opposite. We do it exactly the opposite. Willie Lynch, live right here in Durham. My man IB talked to him the other day. Old ass faggot looking man. And if you read the whole Willie Lynch letters, he talked about technology that's going on now. But if you read the first opening, that's all you get. And you would think that this was a real man that did some shit way back in the day, but that's not the case. Well, in the same way, our mama said something to us that we all remember, and they said it to us the wrong way. Then I'm gonna put some stuff in the boom boom boom. Some stuff that I know I won't. Naturally, y'all know my school is on the top of my list. Stuff I want to see come to fruition. I want to be global. I want to be a, what is this? Teacher of parents. I want to be a teacher of parents. Mm-hmm. A person that gives their parents strategies on how to interact with their teenagers and interact with children at early ages to inspire and instill gifts and certain creativity and certain things in their children. I want every parent to see from the hood to the motherfucking highest level of life that their child from birth, 0 to 5, that's their most learning years. Their brain is like a sponge. Their head actually grows from fucking 0 to 5, bigger than any phase in their life. Their brain is not fully developed, but their head grows the most. Now, what they did was they took, see, first of all, I'm a very knowledgeable motherfucker. I've been to the white man's school and learned all the fucking trades and ways of the white man. So from 0 to 5 is your child's head is a sponge. It grows. And from 0 to 5, everybody said, look at that little big head motherfucker. Mm-hmm. They think that the body is not fucking growing. No, the fucking brain is growing. That's why when you go to the doctor, the first thing they say is, your baby's head size is this for its age. Babies in the nursery, in orphanages that don't get a lot of interaction, head don't grow as fast. Now let me tell you what these crackers will do. Shit like these children's homes and these orphanages and shit and these group homes, that's where they test drugs and do experiments on children at. Okay? The government don't, oh, you can just leave your baby on the step of the fire department. We'll take it. We got you. Thank you for that test lab dummy. Thank you for that lab rat. Thank you for that. Thank you. Oh, you'll put your child in the group home? Thank you. We're going to test these medications on them. The medications that are out now on TV that they're marketing and selling, they're saying not for kids. I remember when they tested them on kids. Mm-hmm. Depakote, Concerta, Xanax. I remember in the group home prescribing these shits. I was the very one letting the kids know, look, your medication right. You don't have to take this. Clark, that shit make me feel sleepy. Clark, that shit make my dick not get hard. Clark, that shit make me have crazy thoughts. Clark, that shit make me do this. Clark, you know you ain't got to take this. They ain't tell these kids they ain't got to take this. Oh, they sat them around a table and had to went over their consumer rights and a long list of shit and signed this. And this is what I got to do not to go to jail. This is what I got to do for my mama to believe that I'm a halfway try. Okay. So the fact of the matter is this. There's certain things that we got fucked up in the game. And it's all started because of something that our mama said to us, which is very fucking stupid. You're old enough for your wants not to hurt you. You're old enough for your wants not to hurt you. And when you sit here and think about this, you say, that's not really that stupid. Because you're thinking from the reference of which it was said to you. No different than Willie Lynch, Jesus said don't pray in church, and Uncle Tom. We say shit the wrong way because we don't have a good grasp or understanding of the English language. Now remember I said, if you're afraid of Donald Trump, then you know Hillary's going to lose. You believe Hillary's going to lose. Why the fuck would you walk around saying, I'm voting for Hillary, but I'm scared as hell if Donald Trump get in office? That don't go together. That means I'm voting for Hillary, but I think Donald gonna win. And Donald felt that momentum. He felt that vibration. White folks felt it. These niggas are scared. I believe when Steve Harvey met with Donald Trump said, hey, Steve, why are niggas so upset? Why are they so in alarms? They've been through slavery, the fucking slave trade, Jim Crow, civil rights, the riots in LA. They getting shit. Why the fuck is they so scared of me, man? Steve Harvey said, I don't know, man. Goddamn, they hate me for me even meeting with you. I thought I was going to be the nigga to come up here and you was going to talk to them, the athletes and the fucking entertainers and the comedians and the goddamn baseball players and shit. You ever seen the president won't talk to any regular motherfucker? I'm having a meeting for all regular motherfuckers. No, when the motherfuckers win the Super Bowl, he said, y'all can come. I shake y'all hand. NBA championship, Major League. I'm having a meeting for all regular motherfuckers. I can hear John F. Kennedy now. All regular motherfuckers can come to the White House and talk to me and tell me what the fuck the black problem is. No, I'm having a meeting with a motherfucker that black folks love. Apparently Steve Harvey and Rose to this and black folks watching his shows and they love the nigga. Goddamn. Well, they like Kanye West. Don't the young generation like Kanye? Don't the goddamn football players and shit like Jim Brown and Ray Lewis? Like, where's the common sense that we have at? But we saying shit wrong. You're old enough for your wants not to hurt you. Now, as a child, maybe my mama should have said, you're old enough for when you don't get something you want, it shouldn't hurt you. Now, y'all think that there's a difference in that. Not it's a big fucking difference in that. I taught English. I'm a linguistic specialist. My mom said to me, son, you're old enough for your wants not to hurt you. And as a child, I hear, I turned 10. Now I'm old enough where what I want shouldn't hurt me. No, not getting what I want shouldn't hurt me. So as a child, my mind process said, but it does hurt. It does hurt. It hurts. Mom, I turned 10. I want a motherfucking He-Man lunchbox. That's what I want. Mama, walk this path with me, please. Mama, I'm 10 now. It could be my birthday. I'm 10. I want a He-Man lunchbox. The day of my birthday, I'm excited. It doesn't come. I said, Mom, where's my He-Man lunchbox? I wanted it. She said, boy, you just turned 10 today. You old enough for your wants not to hurt you. But Mama, I wanted that lunchbox and it hurt that I didn't get it. But I don't process it like that. I'm old enough for my wants not to hurt me. What's hurting us every day? The school, everything in your fucking boom boom room, every want that you want, it's not hurting you. That's the shit that's hurting you. Not having it is not hurting you. But ain't you glad you got some wants? Now let me rebuild upon that and I'm going to come back to that. Understand this. Every day you wake up in life, you send shit into your boom boom room. If you believe in the law of attraction, you believe there's a lot of things in your boom boom room that you should feel alive, expecting, you waiting, I'm not resisting, and gonna let all this stuff come to me. But why does the absence of it hurt us? If it's there and we believe it coming, why does its absence plague us? Why? Because we're letting our wants hurt us. We are letting our wants hurt us when they should be the thing that make us feel good. They should be the thing. When you was a kid, you had a terminal velocity. My birthday is coming this day, December 1st. I've been expecting all year. Skirt, you're not getting that. I know it right then. I knew it. It's over. You're not getting that for your birthday. So see how putting dates on shit fuck shit up? That don't mean I couldn't have got a goddamn He-Man lunchbox later. But that skirt on it as a child, I'm like, I didn't get that. I'm hurt. I didn't get what I wanted. I'm hurt. I know I didn't get what I wanted. I don't know. I ain't gonna get this yet. There's no date on this shit. Do you see where I'm coming from? There's no date on this shit. Nobody has came to me and said, skirt, no school, bitch. Skirt, you won't be global. You won't be a teacher of parents. No one has came to me and said this very day, You're old enough for your wants not to hurt you. Say it right if you're going to say it to me. You're old enough to whether if not getting the things you want shouldn't upset you or shouldn't hurt you. My wants, which are going to be new every day. Now let's get back into regular life. Let's come back into your present. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. Undoubtedly and indubitably so. You have some things that you want now. And you are still fucking hurt. Why? Because there are new things that you're going to want and desire every day. Why? Because you can't know what you want until you know what you don't want. So you have to experience life and experience the fuck up to even cast a new want up there. Mm-hmm. I had to have a bad experience teaching in the public school system to say, I can't help black kids unless I have my own school. And I can't help black kids until I become a teacher of parents. And I cannot be global, a teacher of parents until I'm global. Till a motherfucker really just be like, yo, I believe what that motherfucker say. I just trust what the nigga say. I fuck with that nigga. The nigga told me talk to my kids about sex at an early age. Shit, you let Kevin Hart talk to your kids about sex at an early age. Now the kids I done heard in school and little kids said, pineapples. That's a joke about a man saying his father came down to the school with no drawers on and his dick print was hanging. And all the little kids in the school saw his dick print as he slid by, and then he told the little girl she's going to learn about what a dick print looked like today. That's very fucked up. Yeah. It's actually some shit that I would be like, hey man, why are you even mentioning shit about kids looking at dick prints? It's a vibration now. It's a vibration. I don't like that. I don't like kids having ideas about stuff that we didn't have ideas about as children. Now, as a kid, I might hump something and it feel good, you don't know. Or as a man, a little girl has tried to sit on my lap before and tried to rub her little coochie on my leg, and I told her, no, little girls don't sit on men's laps. And the little girl may have inadvertently did this shit accidentally. Bill Cosby, every child that sits on a person's lap, the first thing you do is start boom, 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 fucking bumping them up and down. May have inadvertently did it, noticed something, then I tell her, hey, little girls don't sit on. And my little niece was like, my goddaughter was like, you know, I told her mama, I said she tried to sit on my lap, sitting on my lap, a little coochie rubbed on me. I could tell she goddamn tried to adjust herself. I push her off, she kind of smiled, come right back up to my lap. Yeah. No, little girls don't sit on men's laps. It's destroyed her. Because now it's bigger than just, I can't get my coochie rubbed right now. It's, my godfather told me, get off his lap. And I love him. So now she's confused. But I tell her mama the situation. So the point I'm making is, why are you mentioning dick prints in reference to children? Now we eggplant Friday and eggplant Thursday or whatever. Gray sweatpants. Look at the dick print. In our car, eggplant girl, look at this. Our children. Now children are looking for dick prints. Because you're going to learn today. You're going to learn today with a long, ain't that what he said?
Somebody just put up there and in the phrase, you're going to learn today.
You're going to learn today what a long dick look like. And then we take the phrase, you're going to learn today, meaning for anything. Motherfucker, you're going to learn today, you're going to get your ass whooped. You're going to learn today, you ain't going to come in here trying to get no pussy in the morning. It's just for everything. You're going to learn today. Pop culture sayings. This is our adult life now. Remember the other day I said the shit that went on Martin and the sitcoms and shit, we took on. You're going to learn today what a long dick look like. Pineapples, that's too much. And what reference are you saying pineapples? Sucking dick, because my uncle said me and my daddy and him used to be out sucking dick together. Side notes, the shit we listen to. And I'm up here being funny, laughing about some shit that you can use to change your life. We ain't gonna reference no kids in it. We ain't gonna reference no nasty shit. We're gonna reference grown up shit. Everybody looking at me fucking or want to fuck or have been fucked or waiting on their next fuck. Horniness is equal to a vibration like no other. Sex is a pull like no other. You need to have a pull like no other for the shit that you want in life. We are letting our fucking wants hurt us. Because ain't nobody said we don't have our wants. Because in theory, this whole shit I'm up here teaching, that's what Source said to me this morning. Bitch, you believe that you're going to get what's in your boom, boom, boom room. So why is it hurting you? That's what you say to me. That was Source said to me. That was said to myself. Having a conversation with myself now. Motherfucker, what is you worried about not getting what you want? You the motherfucker standing up here saying everything you want gonna be given to you, motherfucker. Do you believe what you're saying or not? Oh, shit. But I'm old enough for my wants not to hurt me. That's what I say. Why the fuck is this fucking with me? I'm old enough for my wants not to hurt me. And then I said to myself, like I said as a child, but it is. My motherfucking wants is hurting me like shit. Think about it. You should only be hurt the very day you don't have what you need. Mm-hmm. What you think you need in perception. Meaning, if I couldn't pay my mortgage for 3 or 4 months, however long they take, 3-4 months before they put your ass out your house, padlock you up, I'd be like, I ain't paid my mortgage the first month. You start worrying immediately. We start worrying about the mortgage halfway through the month. When, that's how people do.
Resistance right there.
That's the resistance. Now you worry the whole way through. Worry yourself right in to get to the day of getting put out. And the day of getting put out, they said, motherfucker, ain't no miracle happening. What you call a miracle is just not resisting and allowing something that you manifested to come at a time that you didn't think it was going to come because you stopped thinking about it. That very thing that you stop thinking about be the thing that come and save your goddamn life. And then you be like, that's a miracle. I can't believe that happened. And then you think back, man, I remember I done thought about that shit. I threw that shit up in the boom boom room a long time ago. Mm-hmm. The very day of June 1st, we throwing your ass out you padlock and you worry about it from goddamn January, February, March, April. So from February, March, April, May, June. So from March to June, you worry 4 months about getting tossed the fuck out of your house. And then the day of, it can't be worse than your mind has thought because everything is stepped down once it come out of your mind. Because it's what? In the physical now. It has to lose some energy. So the day they put you out, this shit wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be. You actually kind of smiled because you expected it. But you said, damn, I'm put out. I need my place. Who's to say that's where you need to stay at? Who's to say I need to own a home with 2 gardens in the back? That's what I want. And this shit don't make me no happier. I was in their backyard yesterday, and as I do the documentary on the garden, I'm going to bring my boys in and my wife in, and then Deidre's supposed to be helping today. And we're going to do it like a reality show where you get to sit and talk about the experience. Because the experience I had yesterday was so wonderful. I hadn't got my grass cut for the first time of the season. So I hit my guy up. He came cut the grass. He do a very good job trimming, blah, 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 blah. And then we just happened to be out there fucking around in the garden. The boys was pulling the weeds. So the grass man came up, and I was on the camera, and I was watching my family in the garden, watching them fuck around, and just watching them have a good time. Not because they was working, not nothing, but just because they was doing something together as a family, other than eating and watching fucking TV. Mm-hmm. And others sitting there some boring ass shit that shouldn't matter, but you have to be there because the world says it matters. Watching the fucking kids play football or baseball. That shit boring as fuck. Watching them at these fucking awards banquets and shit. That shit boring as fuck to me. The world said this is what you're supposed to show up for as parents. I got to go out of town this year. My son's prom. Major day for him. But is it really? That boy been fucking that girl for the longest. In my mind, I believe he has. I don't know. But goddamn, who ain't stupid? Who's stupid? This is the culmination day, the prom. Blah, 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 blah. They finna go to college, he finna go to one school, she finna go to one school. If they make it, goddamn it, God bless them. If they don't, God bless them. But I gotta be on the road, so I done did everything I need to do. I done took them out, gave them a man-to-man talk, just the time to just relax and doing something together. Father and son, hey, this is the outfit, show you something, boom, boom, boom. Let me teach you something about how to wear shit. What collar goes with what shirt? What tie goes right with what collar? When to wear a cuff? When to get a cuff in your pant? When not? Why you don't wear this? Why you shaped like this? So this is what we gonna accent about you that's gonna look good. Shit that he wouldn't know, shit nobody taught me. You know what I'm saying? And in the process, we done had a great time. But there's still some hovering over me like, damn, I'm not gonna be able to be there to see him go to the prom, to give his little girl a little shit and be fresh, smooth, to see a child smile in a day that we have built up for him. And then there's some hovering in his head that's like, yo, he not gonna be here for my prom. And I'm like, wow, this is just a love day that the white man has created. And I'm not knocking it, but I'm just saying there's that thing that's hovering in there. Your wants hurting you. But the point I'm making is, as a family out there yesterday, I had one of the best feelings of vibration ever. I was filming. Me and my wife had went and bought the plants, filmed, had lunch, come home, see the kids. They looking at the grass like, oh shit, fuck. Davion got to go to football practice. And I'm just me. Y'all get that shit done now. I want every motherfucking leaf pull, bang the dirt off, throw all in one pile. So they start off and it's like, but I'm filming. So me being me, and before you know it, we laugh. And then Chris come out there. We having this family moment. And they joking, we talking, and now they want to get this shit done. Now they asking questions about how shit grow, what grow here, and they getting interested. And then as time go on, the fucking grass cut man come out, and they working, and I'm just, they like, and as we doing this shit, I get this feeling where I stand there. I say, yo, dude, you have the fucking American dream. And I put the camera on the grass man. You got a black man out here doing your lawn. The motherfucker, I remember I had to pull a string, nigga. God, why don't we appreciate where we at? Because we letting our wants hurt us. I remember I had to pull a string. I can remember when my grandma had to push shit that you had to sharpen and just push. I can remember us having a fucking slang blade clearing off land. Planting the garden, working. My backyard is 3 rows of my grandma's garden. Oh my God, we work so hard all day. Spiders, I'm death scared of spiders. Snakes, the shit we don't appreciate. I'm standing there, I'm like, what they say the American dream is, got a black man out here cutting my grass, making my shit look dope. And I had the boxes out there, the grow boxes, and you know, as the weeds grow, grass grow up around it, you know, it won't, but once he put that weed around that shit started looking dope. Mm-hmm. All the motherfucking, what am I trying to say? All the weeds was pulled out the garden. I got my motherfucking shit out there ready to plant today, and it was like, I was standing there. I said, look at my family. Look at me standing here, little Javon. I grew up in a house with no bathroom, no running water. Look at me standing here in this nice size, big backyard, whatever. I said, wow, I feel accomplished. I feel successful. I feel happy. This is a great vibration. And then instantly that yeah, but I felt it and it felt so good. Then that yeah, but frog said, but motherfucker, you still ain't happy. And then that's when I started meditating. My mood went somber. You can ask Chris for the rest of the day. I fell asleep. I got tired. I just was weak because I was like, wow, motherfucker, you still ain't happy. Why you ain't happy? Because your wants up there are hurting you. Because you know you believe. You know you believe in this shit because you done seen it work. Why is this wants up here hurting you? Because you a fucking little kid, nigga. And you supposed to be a little kid. But a little kid believe until the terminal point, the day of. And when your mama tell you she ain't get you nothing for your birthday or somebody ain't get you nothing, you think they playing for a little while. You really think they joking. You really think they joking. But the next day you wake up, you realize as a child, you hurt then, but now you really hurt. But as a child, that 2211 that you talk about at your apartment, because you're becoming a child again. That's the place we're supposed to be. That's the place we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be expected. And if our mamas would have told us, you're old enough where not getting what you want shouldn't make you feel bad, we'd have really interpreted that so smooth. Oh, so when I get to a certain age, not getting what I want shouldn't affect me. I shouldn't be affected right now. Whoa, I get it. I shouldn't be affected because I didn't get what I want. But because we're slaves and we pull out on stuff, we don't say appreciate. We might say appreciate. We don't say, how are y'all doing? We may say, hi, y'all. So something that we might have heard, you're old enough to where your wants shouldn't hurt you. You're old enough your wants not to hurt you. You're old enough, we just say this shit. We just say the shit. I'm a hopeless romantic. Say anything that we hear on TV. You are. You have no hope in romance, but you want love. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm old enough now to where not getting what I want shouldn't hurt me. But ain't nobody say I'm not going to get this. Just because I don't have it in my possession don't mean it ain't coming. You are an everlasting creature who's always going to have new wants. Oh, Malola, when you get your PhD, you're going to want something else. Mm-hmm. And the closer you get to your PhD, you just ready to have a fucking day and see how it go. Because it can't be as good as you want it to do. It's being in your head. Because it may be hot. Somebody that you wanted to be there may not show up. Somebody that you didn't want to be there may show up. Somebody that you wanted to be there may show up and their cell phone may go dead and they can't take pictures and show you they was there or whatever the fuck, whatever. There's no way if a new woman is standing in front of me, her body or pussy can look as good as I imagine it to look in my head. It's always a step down. I bet she got a fat ass pussy. I bet you see that. It's always a step down. It can't be the same. How can Alicia Keys sing a song in person better than I heard it in my head when I picked her to sing it? She's not an identical replica of my brain. We are letting our wants hurt us. But my thing is, my wants should make me feel good. The absence of our wants should not hurt us. The absence of our wants should make us feel good. Because why? We believe that we're going to receive. Otherwise, you just create mom yourself. Period. And we can do this on what I call when we having bad days. But it's not bad days. It's just this scary place down here. This motherfucker right here is scary. So when this is so scary, if I need to think up here all the time, if I can't think up here and I need to run in here, I damn sure don't need to look around in my boom boom room where I should be having a good time in my mind and say, school, man, that thing over there look good. I'm in my boom boom room. I got it in my boom boom room. I can't run to my boom boom room and get sad about what I don't fucking have when it's up there in store for me. It's my virtual bank account, my virtual store place. They don't believe in when God says there are many mansions in heaven. Everybody got one. My father's house there. In my father's house, there are many mansions. God damn, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I know Carlton and Will stayed in the back house a little bit, but in my father's house, there are many mansions. In God's house, there's a fucking mansion for every. That's a bad motherfucking house. God like, look, my motherfucking pool house is better than any house on earth. And everybody got a pool house. But my house is the motherfucking house. Y'all living in the pool houses on it. Come on, man. Exceedingly and abundantly above all that you could ask and think. I was on TV last year. Little old me. But I was like, that shit don't even feel like I thought it was going to feel. I didn't actually see Roland Martin. Goddamn, I didn't know that was going to be like that. I'm thinking I'm going to look him in his eyes and shake his hand. He like, man, I'm out here filming some other shit. The way this shit go is, you come in the motherfucking studio, if you make interview with me, I interview the big time motherfuckers. I got correspondents that interview motherfuckers like y'all motherfuckers. And his correspondent is famous, as big as shit. She interviewed us in a room just like this. Lights, cameras, we sitting at a table. Just some little computer image shit on the wall. I'm like, this is how they do this shit. This shit ain't that dope. I can do this. But I'm hyped. But it's not what I expected. They was in there laughing, chilling, joking. Like, hey man, big man, sit up. I need you to ha. You know, they having a good time. It's just some regular shit. I said, we can set this shit up. And then when I saw how it looked from what was behind me, regular little shit. Then when I saw how it looked from the people out there taking the pictures of me and filming it, I was like, y'all tricking motherfuckers. Soon as I get that school, I'm going to want something else. I got to be happy now. Got to be happy now. The birds, I'm playing that shit today. I'm having a great time. I'm documenting. And you know what's going to keep me happy today? And each day I'm going to have my own little happiness. Who was it, Rob? One of the cats sent me a motherfucking TED Talk. And I'm going to start doing grub talks, just TED Talks. Just on different subjects and whatnot. And it was this little white boy who had a rare disease. His head was big as shit. But he looked like a little kid, but with a big ass head. And he was little as hell, and he was in a wheelchair. And he was sitting up there, and he looked like a little alien. And he was saying, he had this little paper, and he was doing his TED Talk, had his little speaker on and shit. He said, I was born with a rare disease of this. And yeah, I look funny, and I can't go places, and I can't do things. But I have a different outlook on life. He said, I try to look for the smaller things, seeing my next baseball game, seeing this, eating my next fruit my mom makes for me. Smaller things, because the smaller things can keep me until I get to the bigger things, because I want to change the world. And da-da-da. And he said, look at me, up here doing a TED Talk. He said, I'm here because I was excited every day about getting up and my mom picking all the green Fruit Loop, green Apple Jacks out, because I like green Apple Jacks. I said, this bitch up there teaching a TED Talk, talking to me. See, sometimes when you in a situation, you got to motherfucking think a certain way. See, we got all 10 toes, or we can run around. Oh, I don't like my life. I can go get a little pussy, try to get a little satisfaction. I can drink a little bit. I can do this. I can go here. I can go there. And still be miserable. This little motherfucker got to be put his clothes and shit on. And I say this little motherfucker because that little motherfucker, I don't feel sorry for him. That little motherfucker more regular than me. He really better than me. He up there living his dream. How the fuck does a little boy with a disease be teaching motherfuckers, and people in the audience says, oh, crying? Because he happy with his now. That little motherfucker not letting his wants make him hurt. He's not letting what he won't make him hurt. Same thing. I'm just like, wow. Mm-hmm. My man sent it to me. He said he living in his boom room. Every now and then, I got to show y'all, tell y'all, I hope I'm logged into that page so y'all can see. I can tell you what it was. Who sent me that shit? So I can tell you to go watch this shit, because it was a great lesson. This little motherfucker said everything I say in class back to me, and I was just like, wow. I'm sitting out here with 2 legs and can do all this shit, and this little motherfucker is outliving me, in a sense, living his dreams out, because he's smart enough to goddamn know, be happy. That shit fucked me up. Now I can't find my shit. It's always like that.
Just adding after.
Yeah, but see, I don't know how to take a message and turn it into something. I'll screenshot it and they can find it. I'll screenshot it. But you got to be old enough, man, and more so than anything, you got to live in your now and be happy with your now because everything you have now, you wanted at one time, and you're not happy now. Got to be happy now. And then I just got to stop being fucking anxious. Anxiety comes from the word anxious. Y'all don't even understand that. That motherfucker anxious, ain't it? No, that's anxiety. Anxious. I want this shit to come now. I'm anxious for it. But it ain't came. So what does anxiousness turn to? Anxiety. What does sadness turn into? Depression. What does anger turn into? Rage. States of words. Oh man, I'm anxious. I want this shit. I can't wait for this. That's exactly what we say. I can't wait for this. You gonna wait, motherfucker. But if you feel anxious and you can't waiting and keep feeling like that, your anxiousness is gonna turn into anxiety. I just got my shit redone. I got to go on the road to do some filming. It's a great thing. But what I'm gonna do today to keep my mind up here, I'm gonna fuck with my garden, and then I'm gonna edit the footage. And I'm just trying to make a sweet production presentation of what this garden is going to do for food, but what it did for my family that one day. Just that one day. That vibration was so good, we got to recreate that on some other things. The oldest finna go to college, that felt good with what we had. Yesterday we had a wife, a husband, and 2 children. And that shit felt real fucking good. And they've been here with us every day. And we've neglected things like that. We do shit with them, but it's eating, fucking fussing or have to fuss, or fucking watching the TV. But we don't watch TV, but every now and then.
Yeah, we
try to do some shit that say we doing some shit with the kids. And that shit to them is like, yeah, give me this motherfucking meal or whatever, let me get back to my shit. But yesterday was organic. Yesterday felt
watching
good.
them play around
with each
other.
Yesterday felt good. And we can enjoy life like that. And that's what Abraham Hicks is saying when she say enjoy the birds, enjoy the this, enjoy the that. How we like him to sit out in the sun now. You know what I'm saying? We wonder why our hair and shit don't work right. We ain't getting no vitamin D, man, but that's a whole nother story. Y'all be good. I love y'all. Chris, put the wrap on our ass.
Put up on there. If it's still not up.
Oh, okay.
Alright, that's what you'll do for now on.
We got a whole lot of new music coming out. We're finishing up the Franklin album. Man, that motherfucker is mean. Ghetto Soliloquy.
And but yesterday, I sent out a lot of invites because on the Terry Bell show, The Bridge in Atlanta, he replayed all the tracks that
what song you want to go out with?
Just through the end, because we ain't made it through the end. I don't know. Whichever one.
All right.
And we was happy, but we had already experienced being on the radio when we did it the first time. You get what I'm saying? When I threw out there, play us on the radio, I had already experienced it, so it's anticlimactic like usual, but it made me feel good because he still thought about us. People called in and said they liked the music, so he played it again. He liked The Weeknd. It's his favorite song, and I know this man has been.
And he only heard 2 or 3 songs.
He said, "I'm saying." So we're gonna send him the album, and then we're gonna go out. We're gonna go to Atlanta, and that might be one of our first things that we do. Maybe we'll get some more. Yeah, we gotta go. We probably will wait till me and Shamika go down there and just make a weekend of it. I think we go down there in June. Into June, because by then we'll have some more music from all of us, and just take over the radio station. And it was just it's a good feeling. Like, it's not about being on 97.5 or Hot 97 or whatever. It's about being on a radio station that is live streaming that anybody could go back and see. That's for the people. That's not about what's popular or not. It's like, yo, you tune into that. First of all, you're supporting them, and you want to hear something that's authentic.
It's about the first step of living your dreams. It's
Mm-hmm.
about one day you're going to be on Oprah. But just because once you make Oprah don't mean you never going to be on another TV show. There are different levels to different shows, but you do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about. It's so dope. It's super dope to me. It's super dope that he would have us. It's super dope to me that we even got a product. Because I remember sitting around saying, one day I'm going to get back to my music, blah, blah, blah.
I remember that the whole time. They used to be like, Chris, you don't know my music. And he's still telling me, you still don't know me as an artist. But you gotta think, we've been together this long, and I'm just starting to hear his music. I understand how precious it is to him, you know, and he's saying to me, you don't laugh. Oh my goodness, it's so good to hear you laugh. I like this person. So you got two people living in the house, co-creating, you know, trying to make sense of this this connection that we feel that's not fluffy, and saying we are more than what we're letting the other person see. Because I would be like, I am funny. I make people laugh. Like, Chris, you're not funny. So the weekend, your garden is the representation of your life. Yep. And so it's going to help us. It's going to help the kids raise something. It's going to give them some responsibility outside of the house. And although it is the house, the food for the house, like, you know, one of them might like watermelons, or they might like peppers, or whatever the case. And they may really take to the road. It's like, yo, I'm watching this. I'm peeling off the weeds. I'm doing this and that. They might really get attached to something out there that they personally want to see grow the best. I'm going to give that some more water. I'm going to clean that up to make sure that's not like this or that. You know, so, yeah. I mean, it felt really good. You know, we don't pretend to be perfect. You know, we try to be honest with ourselves. Like, if we don't like something, we don't extra go, but we'll go if we have to, but it's not all the time. And it felt good having a family moment. And we always say to ourselves, what's wrong with us? We don't have a family portrait up with all of us. And people are surprised sometimes when they say that. We don't walk around taking pictures. Like, we take pictures when we're going out, but we don't walk around taking a lot of pictures. I don't have a whole bunch of pictures in my phone of my kids. Really, I don't have any. And maybe two, and now they old, so they outdated. And then when I be saying to them, send me some pictures, they like, I don't really take pictures. I mean, you know, so we don't do that. We don't celebrate holidays. We don't do any of that. We all coexisting, but we had fun yesterday. And that's something that I want to have often. And I just feel like that's where the love, family, unity, the growth that you have, I think that we're about to find that outside in the grass. I mean, in the yard. I think that the oldest one, even when he leaves to go to school, he's gonna want to come back. You know, Jay told him he can't come back except on the regular holidays, because if he was not here in Durham, he could not just come back every weekend. You know, I've come to terms with that because I understand. Because I'm in college now, and I see what's happening with the young adults that are there. Plus, I could just bother him at his dorm. But anyway, yeah, I just love it. I love it. It's everything about, not something about nature. It's everything about nature that when we go out in it, we are at home. It's calling us. And because everybody, the higher ups, the 1% people decided they wanted to make money, they've created a life for us where we cannot enjoy the simple, finer things. And the things that are free is laughter, being with your family that you ain't had no choice to be birthed into, but they're yours. And if you understood the Bands and Bubbles concept, you could look at people and, you know, not let their words affect you. When somebody coming your way and you're already, you can stop them at the door. You don't feel no problems. You don't feel no hesitation when it comes to being honest, and you'll only attract the goodness out of them, or you just cancel out the bad stuff. And yeah, so great message as usual. And it's a shame when we have to always look at, when I say less fortunate, I just, because not less fortunate, people with maybe deformities or whatever, to make us feel happy about ourselves. They always have to teach us something. That goes back to what I was saying this morning. We always looking at the bad stuff. We never concentrate on the good stuff. And because of that, we always in some type of situation where we're in our head. And I'm looking at these these comments. Deidre has had some very good things to say. And basically, we are stubborn. And it does sum up to being doubt, because if you become doubtful, because if you let go of the resistance, now you're in a space that you're not familiar in, because you ain't been walking around in that space.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't been walking around in that space, so it's unknown territory to you. And you don't know how that's going to feel. But we all know how it feels to be in Debbie Downerland all the time. You know, so let's not be stubborn. Let's not doubt that through all contrast comes victory. You can never know what you want. You cannot fill up your boom boom room without the contrast. You got to know what you don't want in order to know what you want. You had to have the bad relationships in order to build a list of new desires. You know, and that's just what it is. So remember, don't forget don't hate who you were. We're not broken machinery. Don't hate the life that has been given to you. Even those of you all that has had the most terrible thing possible. Use that as fuel for something else. Write a book. Do some therapy for other people that's gone through what you're going through. Help people help people heal by showing them how to heal. And that may be what makes you the money. I say with parents, they're bringing their daughters to me so young. Like I had this one client, she had like 4 girls. I'm like, do you understand that there's a beautician out of these 4? But you've been bringing them to get their hair done since they were 5 years old, that they don't know how to do hair. But I could tell from conversation and questions that one of them asked that if she had not been doing her hair, bringing her to get her hair done, she would have went and found these things and started messing in her hair. I'm like, you've robbed her from her ability to be creative, to make money off of her creativity. You robbed her of that. And she was like, well, I just like this, like that, like this, like that. Hey, it's not for me to tell you. But I know that my mother did not take me to the beauty salon. And I know she put a veil on me in the 4th grade and decided she didn't need to do my hair no more because ain't nobody see it nowhere. Some same shit I would do now. I done resented her for that for a long time. I just let it go just now and stop. But she put a veil on my head. I'm in the 4th grade and switched to a new school, and this boy pulled my veil off in class, and my hair was not done. The most devastating. Now listen, I already was just Christina 6 months prior, and now my name done changed. And I'm Rahel at this point because he don't know where to put he can't read good yet, so he's still learning translation. Now I can't wear no pants no more. I'm in dresses and I got a veil on. And this is like 6 months and I'm at a new school. And you ain't gonna do my hair no more, and he pulled it off. I remember running to the bathroom and just crying, like, oh my goodness, why is this happening to me? And I don't celebrate Christmas no more, no Easter bunny, no nobody. Oh, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Why is this lady doing this to me? Who the hell is this man that came from nowhere? They was just at a band. singing in the living room. Now he damn Hebrew Israelite. What the fuck is going on? What happened to the last man? He was so nice. His mama, she made us eat Wheaties, and I didn't like that. But other than that, we was in theater and, just so many things. Her life was different. Who is this man? Where did he come from? Why is this happening to me? And I'm like, but I tell you what, in my now, I'ma do my damn hair. I've been braiding these baby dolls' hair. I'ma do my damn hair. And I was braiding it up. I don't know what it looked like, but enough that when you Jay know what my hair be looking like, and he ain't got no problem with it. But my 4C is real. So I just was like, I'm gonna do my hair. I'm gonna do my hair, and I developed a passion for that. And when I begged for a Jerry curl, my mother was like, no. And I wanted one so bad because I'm like in middle school at this point. I believe 7th grade, because so at this point I'm coming out of religion, and because so now I want a Jerry curl. I'm trying to be like everybody else. Cause I won't get no Jerry curl and put it up under no wrap turban thing. So I was already bringing spare clothes to school and trying to going to my friend's house, getting their pants and stuff, taking my veil off and trying to fix my hair and all type of stuff. I was already doing that, and that was getting old. So I was so happy to be transitioning out, and I wanted a Jerry curl. And I got her to talk me in. I talked her into it finally, and my road of chemicals started there. And the longest my hair ever been is with a Jerry curl because it was so moisture. But I've always loved being natural and not worrying about chemical. My hair never really grew like it should. But anyway, I'm deflecting. So it gave me a passion for doing hair. Then I realized this grandmother that I never met, my mother's mother, she was a cosmetologist. And I was like, oh shoot. Just the idea of me being like her and all the things great stories I had heard about her, it made me embody that. So when I got out of school, but I didn't just walk to it. I got out of school, had fucked up grades, and was like, I got to make it in this world. Might as well go do hair. I didn't think I was going to love hair. I might as well have went and done hair and had to get suspended from beauty college for a whole semester and then have to come back and pay for it before I even appreciated it. And I'm so known in Durham for doing hair. So, and from that, I ultimately would love to be a hair instructor. Like, I want to have our own cosmetology school when we're teaching the young women about African American hair, because the cosmetology field is based on white people's hair. So we got like one chapter on ethnic hair, and don't nobody want an ethnic mannequin. And so just leading up to now, I could never have been the me I am for Jay without this quest for love like this so much that it aches me. I wanted it so bad that I always been saying, pick me, pick me. And it's just a part of me that allows me to be me because of this old way of thinking. I just don't need it no more. This entrepreneurship mind I have because I was a terrible student. I was like, you better work with your hands because you ain't used your mind. And I could sew my own sewing in without even looking in the mirror. That comes easy to me. Processing things comes slower to me. So me and school just not been real friends since like 4th grade. That's just something true. But that's okay, because if I'd have been really academically gifted, let's say, and I'm sure I could give myself more credit. I could have done better if I'd have just wanted to focus and process, but I didn't want to. But I had my hands, I had hair, and being that person allows me to not care that we're going to live in our now, one day at a time. I really don't think about what's going to happen next. I know we're going to make it. One day at a time. I have lived my life on $30 $25 increments since I was, like 23. So waiting on it, living every day, that's what you do. That have no problem with that. So I'm happy to be returning to my childhood, my childlike mind, because I want to go in there and remember who I was. I want to remember the how I felt. All my pictures when I was younger, I'm somewhere singing, doing something, and I'm like this. I'm in the water. I'm in the ocean without any oars, and I'm floating all the time, or I'm flying high, because I believe everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. I expect it. Not getting what I wanted, it hurt. But wanting to be Olivia Newton-John when I was younger, I didn't have no time on it. I knew I wasn't no grown woman. I knew I couldn't have no red candies. But it wasn't her. It was how I felt looking at somebody that I truly admired. I don't want to be Olivia Newton-John. I wanted to be sexually objectified. But I like being sexy. But then I let the world kill that, because I done threw the tomboy in it, just because I thought walking around being so sexy is too much every day. So I done toned it down and put my tomboy in it. But I wanted to be somebody that people admired. I wanted to be some little girl's role model. I didn't know life was going to be like this. It was going to be so fake. It was going to be reality TV and all this stuff that little girls was going to turn around and not have enough to choose from. I wasn't even aware of all the great women out there that I could have chose along the way, because I either wasn't exposed to it, or I just didn't want to learn that stuff. And so, and having them would have altered my life a lot, I believe, just by the way they see life. So I'm happy to be here in my childhood mind. Yes, yes, yes. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. We're gonna play some alumni so we could get up and party. Yes, yes, yes. Get up and party.
This crazy beats. Yeah.
Time is all forever. Oh, it's gonna be my New York.
You'll never know. Yeah, that's times of hustle. Yeah, so is the hustle. Yeah, so is the
I was lying if I did not know.
Looking up there, we scrambling with a fat gold chain. The ghost from Jane to college was a different world. Crack cocaine in the 80s fucked up the whole world. And everybody on the pots, free basic. On a different day, we would take vacations. Put money and go away besides jumping. One from the 4th of 25, way quiet. Bottles in the alleys telling stories how they used to be the shit. And how they used to do the bricks. And how they used to fuck them ass chicks. I learned by dealing until that's what getting used to. Stack paper over everything is what you do. The only thing more important than money is family. That's it. I walk through hell for that. I walk through hell with that. Time is forever, and so is the hustle.
See, look, some of us feel like the old school beat, but we don't want to keep singing the same song. I'm tired of singing Biggie every time I go to the club. Give me some old school beat with some new singing on it, some new rapping on top. I'm like, goodness gracious. I'm tired of being a little kid at the club. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to. This is my shit. I like Georgia State too. I just ain't learned the words yet.
living your life and you're feeling alright and you're digging the vibe. Hey, it's your night. We ain't tripping off the bitches, all that hating in line. We just taking it stride till the day we die. Hey, that's right. Yeah, we coming in right, and we swinging it right. Top back, conversation, ready to ride. Hey, something is working, smoking down in this right. Yeah, everybody dance, shorty, my cup is dry. Yeah, we coming in right, and we swinging it right. Top back, conversation, ready to ride. Hey, something is working, smoking down in this right. Yeah, everybody dance, shorty, my cup is dry. Yeah, she wanna fuck, I wanna fuck too. Pour another shot, roll up a blunt too. She nasty, yeah, she nasty. Freaky when I want, but still keeping it classy. What a Pimp C, niggas ain't fucking with me. Shots out to my ladies in Houston and Snapchat. You my rap shack. Javon 3 stacks and daddy fat sacks. You can have a fucking fame with a cash. Moving in the fast lane bumping. I shouldn't have to fuck for free. You'll leave that nigga once you fuck with me. It's just like that. Pour that effort black baby like the top. Yeah, and we swinging it right. Top back, conversation, ready to ride. And something is working, smoking.
I can always see live on the highway. Go to the yard. And we just play that love now. Just think about what she everywhere I go. Like I jump out the car and talk about it. And then we gon' pull up this nigga with his like, y'all know it's not established. Where you been?
Hey, it's your night. We ain't tripping off them bitches, all that hate in the line. We just taking it stride till the day we die. Hey, that's right.
Yes. Have a great day. Oh, we'll do that tomorrow.